Hey everyone, welcome to another 222 Tuesday. It's a little late, but I'm finally getting over to this. Just wanted to talk to you a little bit about something I read today through a devotional I was reading about Elisha and how he was meeting with a widow, and they had pretty much nothing, and she was looking for some way to provide for her family, for her son, I believe it was. And he was telling her, "Hey, look, what do you got?" You got said, "Well, I've got these jars and a little bit of oil." And so he told her, "Well, go ahead and gather all these jars that you can find." And so he kept on filling these jars of oil. And so she would go and get her son, and they would continue to sell this oil. And so it's continued to fill these jars with oil. And as soon as he did that, she would say, go and sell. And that's how God was able to provide for him and to pay these debts that she owed, that her husband had left. And it just goes to show that God provides a way through anything that we may be going through. And so it just goes to show it's a real message to us, especially with what we're going through with right now. And God has provided for us so much. And through the stories of our lives, if you've read any of my blogs, you've seen that God has always provided. And it reminds me of a story about how after my father-in-law passed away. And I'm going to go long here, so sorry about that. I need to tell this story about how when my father passed away, and we had the meal after the service, and we had this grilled chicken. And people just kept on coming, and it's just like we didn't expect so many people to come. And we probably had maybe 70 or 80 people who came to the meal after the service. But yeah, we had maybe 40 or 50 pieces of chicken, and it's just like, oh my goodness, how are we going to feed all these people? And it's just like, okay, God, this is in your hands. And all the chicken was kept in this cooler. And it's just like, okay, God, I know you're going to provide. I know you're going to provide. So I'm going to trust you. And so I just kept on, didn't even look in the cooler, and I just kept on handing out chicken, And I didn't even look. And it's just like, I kept on serving chicken. And by the grace of God, everybody who came through the line was fed. And it's just like, and after everybody was fed, I finally looked in that bucket of chicken, in that cooler of chicken, there were 4 pieces left. And there were 4 of us who were serving. So everybody that day got fed. And it was just such an amazing testimony on God's provision. So reading the story of Elisha and just knowing God provides is just a story for us. And especially right now, we're really needing God's provision, how God always provides for us. And there's countless times. Not only that, just through our lives, of how God provides for us. I mean, just countless times I could tell you. And there's been knocks on our door of God just handing us food or money or anything that we've needed at the time of God's provision. And I know that there's maybe countless times of you who have had those stories. So I would love to hear from you. Share them in the comments of how God's provided for you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sticking with me through these 4 minutes over 222 Tuesday, so you got double message this week. So God bless you. Thank you so much for sticking around, and thank you for sharing your stories as well below. Thank you. God bless, and talk to you next week.